Aha! Good morning, good morning, good morning. This morning I come with an encouragement, a word that will encourage you to be better. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 23. Jeremiah, our brother Jeremiah speaks. Let him read it for you, actually. Let him read it for you, so you may not say I'm speaking this from my mind. Jeremiah, here it is, chapter 10, verse 23. It says, I know, O Lord, that a man's life is not his own. It is not for man to direct his steps. Now, what I want to say to you this morning is that each and every man's success, it's a result of an influence of somebody. I know there are people in life that says, I don't need anybody to influence me. I'm an independent person. But that independence, you say you are independent, you learned it from somebody. So nobody is an independent from anybody. We need one another to succeed. We need one another to be influenced. So we are influenced by somebody to achieve the things that we need to achieve for our own future, for our own benefit. So do not ever say that you are an independent person. You are a product of somebody else. That independence you have, it's a product of somebody else. So we need God's direction, to be directed by God in order to go to where we want to go. There are many people who don't have direction. Like, for example, you'll find somebody moving from one place to another, from one boyfriend to another boyfriend, girlfriend to another girlfriend, saying, I'm looking for marriage. That's not how you look for marriage. To look for marriage, you wait for God. You hear from God. And God will tell you that this is the person you must marry and this is the right person. Your heart will speak to you. You cannot just move from one person to another because you are looking for the right person to marry. Doing it like the politician. You see people who are politicians, the worst people in the world. He spent 4 years in another political party. Then he says, no, this is not the right political party. He moved to another political party. He spent another 4 to 8 years. And he said, no, this one is not the right one. Then he moves to the right one now that he says this one is right. And he spent another 8 years there. And look how many years he has wasted his life trying to do the right thing. While if he have remained correctly by being appointed by God and do the things that God appointed him for, he will not have to move around. That's why you see people, they fumble in business. They fumble in all they do because they lack direction. My brother and sister, find direction from the Lord. Let God direct your steps. Liti Bible ke lapha ku Proverbs it's 19 verse 21. Liti many are the plans in a man's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevail. So make sure you allow God's purpose to prevail in your life. Do not fumble. Do not move from one place to another. Do not move from one church to another. Do not move from one relation to another. Find yourself. Find direction. And when you find direction, you will be able to thank me later to say the Lord has indeed directed you. May you have a blessed Sunday. May you enjoy this day. May you live fruitful and be balanced in whatsoever you are doing. God bless you.